ALMS was a wake-up call, in fact. There was hope from earlier years, but this year I think we honestly fell flat on our faces, and there's no two ways about it.
It was also, I think, in his private life, kind of transition between work and focusing more on racing. So it was the start of the transition.
We could not wait one lap. They fucked it up completely. I don't care.
The rules may not have been in our favor, but the weak link was me as a bronze. I think I made it difficult for my teammates to play their strongest hand. So along those lines, I think it was a very brutal but much needed wake-up call. Hey, if you are serious about this pursuit and terrace, you need to be better. Get your act together.
We cannot reach more than P9 now, at the moment.
The rest of the year was a little bit unexpected, from GT Open to Spa to GT World Challenge Asia, and now I don't think we planned for it that way. I do think it's a little gift, a little bit of wind in the sail to orient the ship in the right direction so I can power down a little bit farther.
It's not only about luck for him, because we saw he improved his performance in terms of pure pace and also his management with traffic and so on. I mean, just his racing behavior. And he's shown also in GT World Challenge Asia. He came here for one single event and he won both races. So I would really say that he improved, you know.
I do expect to see myself improving in the areas that were weak. Spa was a really good example. I think our teammates, did very well in their respective stints, but for me, I was quite unhappy with my own performance.
I'm really happy about what he did. Also the last 2 years, how he improved, and especially his win at Spa. And it's a really big goal what he achieves there.
You don't go from knowing that you're the weak link to feeling very differently about it, but it does give you a sense of the possibilities. It feels good, but it also is a really, I really mean it, a huge marker that this can be done. How often can we repeat this kind of goodness? If you have the consistency to achieve this goodness, you may become great. But until you have consistency, you're only occasionally good.
Everybody in the racing business or every racing fan knows the Indianapolis Motor Speedway, especially from Indy 500 or the NASCAR races here.
They do not run a lot of events every year. And in fact, this is likely the longest event in terms of duration. So what that really means is, few people really have on-track experience here, number one. And number two, the data or references are not readily available.
We had the first day of testing with 2 times 1.5 hours. This was quite positive. Base setup was quite solid. We made some improvements and everybody got new tires and driving time. So we had a really nice day, to be honest. And the second day yesterday was rainy. Then we did not focus so much on the performance. We did not drive the bronze test, for example. It was a lot of rain and we were scared about aquaplaning. And second session, we focused on pit stop practice, on refueling tests. So we did not have so much driving in the end before the pre-quali and quali.
It ain't too bad because ultimately there are things that you still need to do anyway. We were running, setting pit timers and doing all the drills. So kind of happy we had a low stress environment to do, to get all those things out of the way.
New tires on the car with a bit of -6. And refueling in 30 seconds. We stay ready for refueling, we wait for the green flag.
It's pretty challenging, also the last days and also today, because we are mixed with 2 teams. We are the mechanics and engineering from Herbert Motorsport, where we normally work with Antares, and also now we join with Huber Motorsport, where Antares drove in Spa.
New tires, 100 liter fuel in total, you go for 8 laps.
These are 2 teams. Now, they respect and kind of enjoy being with each other, but ultimately, You will have situations where you have potentially 2 chefs in the kitchen that you have to just manage.
Now we said that the tire was a bit too cold. Tire was
Ready to check? What?
Fucking here. We need to put stickers on the lollipop and the right things. Now everything is in the wrong way. There is something written, but it's in the wrong way. Nobody can read it. I need to see the pressure. And now it's too shitty with this thing. So I will come to you. I have 2 options. I will be next to you. Yeah, do now and back in the oven. You have to be quick. When I call the tire, you get out, you do right side -4, only right side.
How is it going, man?
It's a disaster.
Huh?
It's a disaster. So let's say it's a bit difficult with sometimes communication or procedure because they have their style, we have our style, you know, so it can be difficult, but what is important for all of us is to make it work, you know.
For me to enter into a venture, I believe in the people that I work with. We handpick, we have grown together, we've cried and laughed together. I'll take that over a perfect car with a bunch of less than ideal partners.
My name is Heinrich, I'm 22 years old from Würzburg in Germany, and I'm a professional racing driver for Porsche. On Friday we got the pre-qualifying session and the qualifying. It's actually a really great day. We got the setup really nice of the car. We started anyways off with a good base, so we just needed some fine-tuning.
The car is really nice, really forgiving. Rear doesn't drop like yesterday, it's more the front which gets a bit weaker, but it helps the entry and stability. And the last corner, we have no issues with the rear anymore. So easy flat, so easy. Car's not understeering, not oversteering with the last cross.
Antares and me, even if we are at a different stage in our career, let's say like this, both of us are really hungry, you know, we just started. For me it's my very first season in GT3 racing, so I knew when I came here with Huber Motorsport, Antares and Alfred that we have good chances, so I knew it was a great opportunity for me and also for the rest of the team to show how good we are, because the stage here is really big, the competition is fierce, they're all really strong. The preparation of Antares is very high level. So he's thinking about everything, making notes about the regulations. If you don't know him for a longer time, you think he's a full professional driver. This was one reason what helps him to improve, also his lap times.
And then tires off, we get ready, session starts in 9 minutes.
For Antares, we did not wait at the beginning of the quali. We wanted to use the 15 minutes that we can use. We wanted to use it completely in case if something happened, like a caution on track with all the armed drivers, then we have a red flag or something like this. So we really focus on driving time and performance.
4 seconds gap behind you, 4 seconds gap behind you. You can go for one more lap maximum. Box now, close jump out. 2/10 from all in the category. 2/10 from the best one.
Now are we on the fuel?
Okay, we just give him one more lap to hit.
Antares.
Yeah, he was improving a lot. So.
How many laps do I have?
At the moment, you still have 3 and 3 plus one more possible.
Fuck, I need 4.
You need 4? Yeah, let's play tight.
For the qualifying, we are not allowed to refuel, so we need to plan the fuel amount depending of the number of laps we want to do. And this is always tricky, you know, because we know, okay, this driver needs more laps and this driver needs less laps. But in the end, if you are improving at one point, you need to make the decision if you want to come in or not. But you know that if you use more fuel in this qualifying, you might limit the number of laps for the next driver. So you always have to be careful.
Not bad, man. 2 tenths from Johnny. You can be proud. Fit the tires on the car, drop the car on the floor, and we don't send it, we wait for Michael.
For the two other guys, we could wait a bit to find a good gap on track, take a bit more risk with the timing, but we know that they can make it in the first lap.
Keep pushing, this is the next lap. Keep pushing, maximum 1 more lap. 3 tenths behind the ball. Might be improving in the in lap.
What time is good? What?
Yeah, it's anyway not enough.
What?
Box now, box now.
Do you think we can go for?
I don't know, because
Super
I was P15, yeah, overall. P15 overall is not helping.
I have P4 Pro Am, 3 tenths from Marcello. Really good. How was it, mate?
It's good.
Good. 3 tenths from Marcello. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure we could be first as well, because I didn't get it together. Like, also, my last lap was not bad.
Yeah, it was not bad, but we
Yeah.
need to save fuel for Lawrence.
dude,
We can
okay.
still do some laps.
We made a quali plan with a bit more laps for Antares at the beginning, as he's the first session, so if he carry a bit more fuel, he can also burn the fuel at the end of his qualifying for the next drivers. So we had this strategy with 6 flying laps for Antares, then 3 flying laps for Alfred and 3 flying laps for Laurin.
Well, I'm the second fastest bronze, but still 2 tenths slower than John is slower. Well, he did well. Happy for him. I'm not happy for myself. So.
I think sometimes you put a bit too much pressure on him, and when it's not perfect, he's just rethinking everything. And now in qualifying, I was surprised he did super good. This makes me happy to see.
My coach and all the people who've worked with me before sometimes say, hey, you know what? Be a little bit more confident in yourself, which is surprising because in a previous walk of life, I've never thought of myself as lacking confidence. But I guess stepping into somebody's realm, somebody's sport, are you good? Are you not good? Now, I think that requires me to just muster up that element of confidence and self-belief so I can actually deliver and perform. Not bad, I think he's going to run out of laps.
First sector is good.
Yep, he's improving.
Come on, man.
Come on. Yes, Paul.
Directly pole position by 1 tenth.
That was a good car, yeah? Sure, we were in Super Bowl.
Yeah, I'm sure. The Mars will start. The Mars will start tomorrow from P1. Pole position.
We have 3 tenths in the pocket now.
This is the fastest bronze out there. Congrats, good job. No, good job you.
Good job.
Dude, I drove my wheels off, but my front axle was not working. And yeah, well done, really well done. Yeah, awesome. I am miffed that I am 2 tenths slower than him, but if I'm to be slower than another bronze, I'm very happy it's him.
It's another great weekend for Hong Kong Motorsport because not only myself but also Antares were competing together in the same class, and we've both done quite well to get into the pole shootout. So another 2 Hong Kong flags, Hong Kong drivers, first time here for both of us. I think we're representing well, and it's a result of really a lot of this European racing, which I think ups our level and improved our game by quite a bit. And also we have Craft Bamboo and Group M, which are both Hong Kong teams as well. So we're seeing 4 cars from Hong Kong or 4 related parties from Hong Kong in the pole shootout in America. I think that's pretty incredible.
We got a bit of luck somewhere. Well, the race is what matters, yeah? This is just show. If we are to take account of where we are, I think we feel that, hey, the car is good. I think we needed a shot of confidence to gel the team together.
All drivers did a really good job. Even if we are Pro-Am lineup, we managed to get into the top 10 to qualify for the pole shootout, which is really something special. You know, only 3 Pro-Am lineups did it.
I think performance solves a lot of the problems, so I think that gives people the incentive to get more things right tomorrow.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not worried about performance. It's more about the procedure. I mean, not even you guys, the pit stop practice. I think this we are fine. It's just like we could not really do the proper pit stop, pit timer.
Yeah.
We got at the end sorted, and we need to readjust, and we will be fine.
Right.
But you know, could have been smoother.
To be honest, I didn't expect the car so good in qualifying. It would be nice to have another pole position for Antares or for the Huber Motorsport car. Second then, but yeah, let's see how the qualifying, how Loreen performs.
We have the chance to give the best car to our pro driver, to show where we can end up in the classification, to show the speed we have.
And then we get ready to send him, drop the car when ready, drop the car when ready.
You know, underneath of a monster, my sector here.
Oh no, that is not going to help.
So he's going to keep on the line here.
Oh!
Yeah. Yes.
Nice.
Yes, we might be all good.
Okay.
Let it down.
Let's go.
Currently P1, 300s in front of, you know.
You will have to start on the front row tomorrow, brother.
That's cool, huh?
How does it feel?
I was expecting this.
Oh, this is good.
Okay, they are not improving first sector. It's very good for us.
Another Super Bowl. Rudy, it's official. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Ronnie. Thank you.
I like to race with you, man.
Well, we bring good luck, yeah?
You've been a lot of good luck, well done, man. Well,
Thank you. Thanks, Richard.
2 in a row.
Gives the crew a lot to be happy about. We need this. You're asleep now? Okay. All right. All right.
It's really unbelievable, man.
Right. Congrats. Really well done. So happy for you.
We did it.
We did it. So,
Yeah, the result yesterday in the qualifying, of course, it motivates the whole team. I think the whole run-up to this race motivates the whole team because we keep improving. And in the end, yesterday we showed everyone that even as a Pro-Am lineup, we made it into the top 10 on raw pace. You know, we didn't have any luck or anything. It was just our performance. And I think it's something what makes us really proud already now. Doesn't matter what happens after. And now we go flat out for the race and try to carry that momentum throughout this whole 8 hours and finish the race on a high also.
Five minutes to go.
Car dispatch now. Safety car dispatch now. You are in second time by. Second time by.
Start of formation lap. Reminder, 2 formation lap. Close your eyes and go.
Let's go, man. Look up, man.
Here's the brakes.
can let you know about other cars around and what to do after that. But the first thing is get a rhythm, forget about what the other cars are around you.
At a pit stop, you jump in the car, you do your driver change, we give you new tires, full tank. We're gonna refuel the car for 43 seconds. Then we drop the car and it will be almost time to go. Get the tires out of the oven and ready for the pit stop. Okay, crew, good pit stop, good pit stop. Is he doing good or?
Yeah.
It's for position.
Target Classic will be T12 or T1. We have to get close to him in them position.
2 minutes from now we can take a yellow and that would be minimum step time.
Full service and we double him.
Yeah, we stop and we double him.
For sure.
Yeah. If it goes yellow.
Copy, safety car proceeded, safety car. It's a good opportunity strategy-wise. Are you okay for a second stint of 65 minutes? He's doing double stint.
It's perfect for him because it's a half stint, and then he does 1.5 stints and he's done.
Also, we got some pit stop now and then took the button.
Yeah. So it's down.
55 minutes remaining. 55 minutes remaining for you. Box at the end of the lap. You stay in the car. Get new tires, full tank. Not going crazy. We lost a bit of position on track with the bronze, but it's still fine. We are in a good position. It's getting tough, but it's when we finish this, we're good.
It's mentally. Last time. Jeez. It's good. I'm ready to drive again. Just pass the back. Keep that up.
It's good. Copy, 5 laps to go, 5 laps to go. You're good, pace is good. Radio check.
What a shit show. What's that? What a shit show. Man, you don't understand what was going on. You were doing a really good job. You went through quite a bit of range with the tyre that whenever you said it was going bad and then we calmed you down, then you brought 1 second back, but the problem was is then you pushed it again too much and you put the tyre out of range again, and then you brought it back again, you done 26.9. I'm hoping whenever we look at the data you can see how you were able to bring the tyre back and put it back into like a lap time that was like unbelievable. But you done amazing. Please take a lot from it. He puts too much pressure on himself to succeed too quickly. We need to build something up here. He's expecting to be able to handle the tyres today like a pro driver that's done thousands of sets of tyres, thousands of laps. And he's a little bit beating himself down because he didn't manage to do it. Normally, whenever I look at his stints from the past, whenever he starts falling away, there's no comeback. But this time here, actually at the end, he done a 26, which was actually on par with some of the best laps that he had been doing. So he found a lot in himself.
Happy with your performance overall?
Not really. I think the reality is, we could definitely have arrested the decline of the car better. The strategy, at the early gambit, just running double stinting, it may pay off, but ask us again in 3 hours.
Does it look?
We need to push.
The 120 then? Can they make it to 210 or not?
No, they have to stop again.
And it looks good, huh?
We lost pace. Damper, front right.
Scott,
I don't know.
did you say something?
Yeah, he said the car is complete shit. In the left corners. Anyway, now we cannot do anything. We need to push. There's one car still in front. We are P3, but the P2 needs to pit one more time. One more than us, 2 times he needs to pit. At the 04, I think they want to put the bronze at the end of the race, which is really risky if there is a caution. I don't think we can pass him on track. There's not enough time. Pace is good. Pace is good. Similar as the leader of the category, 7 seconds ahead. 1.8 seconds faster per lap. 1.8 seconds. Final lap.
Not the one, but also very nice. Exactly, not bad. You know, for Alpha, at least for my first race in Indy, not bad, not bad. We tried hard, didn't we? We got 2 podiums, huh? So you get Americas and you get IGTC.
Yeah. Independent.
See? Yeah.
Hey, we are winner in Independent Cup.
Yes, we are. So we'll continue this into Abu Dhabi. Thank you.
Yeah, you're back.
We are close, but we're not quite there, but still be happy.
Yeah, still happy. I mean, P2. For sure, we aim for better, but
Yep.
still a good result.
Yeah, I'm not complaining, you know, first time in Indy.
That's good for the first time here.
Yep.
Next year we kiss the brakes.
All right, let's work on that.
You really want to get out of this journey you're embarking on? What's the...
It's a tough question. I have a limited window to see how far I can, really improve. During this time, I'll try to see how much I can propel. It's like there is a gas pedal. You can press it, but you don't know. Some cars accelerate faster, others not so. I still have to figure out what car I am.
Cannot hit. We have no f***ing radio. Car is splitting apart.
This race doesn't come close to it.
Stay out. Stay out.